Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're on my channel, I'm Akanksha. So in this video, you're going to learn how to do like a simple minimal makeup look in literally 10-15 minutes. Basically this makeup look, it hardly takes me 10 minutes and I love the way this looks. I'll break down every single product and technique I use to get this like very juicy, natural, minimal makeup look which everybody is quite obsessed about right now. So I hope you enjoy watching and learn out of this. Let's get into it. Yeah. First things first, skin prep is a must, especially when you're doing minimal makeup. Skin prep comes hand in hand. If your skin is doing really well, it's nicely hydrated, dewy, half your job is done, and then you can go in with very, very little makeup. I'm going in with the Dot & Key Blueberry Hydrate 12% Barrier Boost Serum. It's super hydrating serum. So I'm just going to quickly apply that. Make sure you apply something extremely hydrating, probably something with ceramides, hyaluronic acid, so that your skin is nicely nourished. Then I'm going to go in with my moisturizer. This one is the So True Ceramide moisturizer. This one is also a little like, jelly thick kind of thing. This just makes sure, again, my skin is nicely nourished. Can you see how hydrated my skin is? It has to be like that for your makeup to go on smoothly and look nice. Next, lip balm. Oh my god, this is a new lip balm that I've been using. I think I mentioned in another video. It still is amazing. This is the Conscious Chemist Lush no Lush lip balm. My skin now is ready for makeup. Now after this, whatever I apply will properly get absorbed, get blended. If you have dry skin, the makeup won't sit on that well. Now on top of this, I can now start applying primer. That's where like my makeup part starts. I'm going in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Again, this one is a silicone based one, but it's super sticky, so your foundation grabs onto it very well and it makes it very long lasting. Plus it blurs out any pores vagera you have, and it's pretty hydrating. Again, you can see, can you see that? Like it makes everything very sticky. Now I've hydrated everything, but I need a little more. I told you it's the key for having that flawless makeup. Even when you see any celebrity makeup artist doing anybody's makeup, you have to notice how hydrated and how juicy their skin looks. Minimal makeup is really very skin focused kind of makeup, right? So this Bobbi Brown enriched face base, this again is one of my favorite makeup prep products. I'll just mainly apply it around my nose because this area I tend to get a little like dry skin, and especially under eyes easily again get dehydrated. Now let's move on to the makeup part. I did say minimal, but this is very important for you to have like a very minimal base, so I thought I'll include that. Let's add a little glow on my neck too, because why not? Now I said minimal, so I'm not using any foundation. I'm only going to use concealer and use as less product as possible. So I'm going in with the Seal the Deal concealer in 8 medium base. Now this is a little lighter when I initially apply it, but it does oxidize quite a bit, so it matches me after some time. I'm just applying it under my eye. Don't take your concealer too into the eye. It will not be easy for you to blend and it can cake up a little, so apply a little bit low, and then I'm going to take the same concealer and add a very light tiny bit on my cheek and around my mouth. Now I'm going in with my PAC 218 brush. It's like a great concealer brush. I'm just going to tap and blend. Always make sure you tap your product so that you get the most amount of coverage in a very little bit of product. And this concealer it blends like a dream. It's a new favorite. I think I tested in like 1-2 videos back only, and I've really been enjoying it. Like just look at how beautifully that blends. Some few blemishes here and there will be seen. It's like very minimal, simple, natural type of look, right? So I don't want to go very heavy with product. Just add light layers to blur anything. Whatever is left on my brush, I'm just simply going on top of my eye. Okay, that just like kind of neutralized everything, right? And then I'm going in with a concealer which is tad bit lighter just to brighten up my under eye, and I'm going to add it only in this area, maybe a little bit here for a little extra coverage. Now I'm taking this Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. I'm just going to blend this in the spot. It's a very tiny brush, so it's great to spot conceal anything, and this will instantly brighten up the under eye. You can see this is actually a new concealer from Estee Lauder. I absolutely love their foundation as well, the double wear one, and now they have the soft touch brightening concealer, and it is so damn good. Now that my face is neutralized, I know what you guys are going to think. Your forehead is a little too tan. But trust me, guys, when you're doing minimal makeup, you want to add as little product as possible. And my forehead does not look so contrast manner when I'm outside or like when I'm in natural light or when people are seeing me. These light imbalances are not applying makeup in certain part does not reflect. So that's why this looks a lot bronze. And I anyways will go ahead with a bronzer and apply it. So that's the reason I skip my forehead all the time, because A, it'll make it very heavy, and B, I feel like there's no point of adding product when I'm especially trying to go for a minimal look. So I just want to give that as a disclaimer. If you want, you can just simply add a little bit of that concealer and blend it, but I feel like it's unnecessary. Now next step is bronzer. I'm going in with a cream bronzer. This one is from Lakme. It's a very beautiful shade. This is in the shade Neutral Medium. I'm just going to take a little bit on the brush. Make sure you blend it on the back of your hand. I'm going to... Do you see how pretty that color is? It's a very nice warm... It says contour, but it's great for bronzing. Because contours generally are cool tone. Just look at that. So pretty. It adds like a lot of dimension and depth. Unless you have like pigmentation or anything on your forehead, you can skip it. Basically, I applied it on my cheeks, forehead, nose, and my jawline. Just wherever I would generally apply a bronzer. It just gives me such a beautiful structure to the face. For blush, I'm going in with this PAC Cosmetics Spotlight Liquid Blush. This is in the shade Bubblegum. Now, what I generally do to get like that more dewy, natural looking blush, I take my serum. I'll add like a very tiny bit on the back of my hand. Now make sure your serum is not like a oil based one or anything, because that might crack up your makeup a little bit. And then I go ahead and add my blush on the side. Mix these two. So it just shears out a lot and it gives you that beautiful glow. And then I go ahead and apply on my face. Just look how pretty, and it gives you such a beautiful glowy effect, and it's not like any external product, it's just your serum, so it kind of hydrates your skin. I'm going to take that in my eyelid as well. Pretty, right? I'm obsessed. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in the shade Banana. I'm going to take a little bit on my sponge, dabbing off any excess on my hand, and just adding it under my eye. Now I'm going to take a brush and dust that powder everywhere. If you want to keep that glow, if you have like dry skin, you can skip applying it right here for you to like have that additional glow. But if you have oily skin, oh my god, that's a lot. If you have oily skin, just dab a little bit of powder all over so that you don't end up looking very greasy. For the eyes, I'm going in with this PAC On The Go eyeshadow palette. You can take any beautiful gold or muted shimmer, not like really dark or gold or anything. This one is a very pretty color. This color just like complements my skin tone very, very well. So I'm going to just take that a little bit, and you see how hydrated my eyes are. So this will just grab on to my eyes so well. Going to tap and blend. The light just reflects so well when you have like a pop of shimmer. It has to be muted, nothing too strong. I'm going to take a little bit of a tiny brush, go into any like light brown shadow and add it on the bottom lid. Not added any eyeshadow on my eyes, if you can see. That's literally just blush. Next, I'm going to go in with brows. Just going to brush it off and just fill in the gaps that I have. I'm just going to the little gap that is there, which is uneven. I'll just fill that out using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. Yesterday I cut my brow here. This also, my god, why? I cut my brow yesterday while like trimming them, so I have a gap right here. Curl my lashes. I'm going to apply mascara. I'm going in with the Sky High by Maybelline. This one gives me insane length. Next, I'm going to go in with the MAC Extreme Dimensional Kajal and I'm going to tight line my lash line. This seems like an unnecessary step, but especially when you're doing very minimal makeup on the eye and you want to add tiny elements which just bring your own eye look together, this matters a lot. I'm not sure if you can tell, but this eye definitely looks a lot more fuller compared to this one, just because it's concealed properly with like a black kajal. So I'm going to go ahead and add that on this side as well. Oh shit, I generally do setting spray before I do my mascara, but I just skipped my mind. So I'm just going to let the mascara dry down a bit and then we will add setting spray. So meanwhile, I'm just going to remove any excess lip balm. My lips right now are properly hydrated, so that's something you need to keep in mind, because otherwise your lips will just look very cracky and dry, which is not a pretty look. Again, I'm going in with this Mars lip liner in Edge of Desire Cinnamon Roll 13. It's a very beautiful brown lip liner. Now the lipstick and the blush will change according to the outfit you're wearing. Now if you're wearing something more pink or something green and you want like a pink blush or whatever, you get what I'm saying, right? If you need like a different color of blush or lipstick, that you can always switch up, but the techniques of how to do stuff remains the same. With Maybelline Vinyl Ink Lipstick in Peachy, just in the center to add like a little ombre effect, because I don't like. For setting spray, I'm going in with the PAC Dewy Hydrating Mist. Now this one doesn't lock the makeup properly, but this gives you like a beautiful glow to your skin. So you can apply this first and then you can apply any setting spray which will lock in your makeup. It could be the Kryolan one or it could be the NYX one, whichever locks in your makeup. But this is the finished look. You could add a highlighter at this point if you want, but my skin is kind of glowing because of all the skin prep that I've properly done, all the products that I've used. So I feel like highlighter for me is a little unnecessary. Maybe you know what, never say no to a highlighter. Like, why? It's like papa. Just going to take a little bit and just add it in the inner corner. And yeah, that's about it. This is the finished look, guys. So yeah guys, this is the finished look. I really love how it turned out. It just looks so pretty. I hope you learned something out of it. Let me know what more videos you guys want me to make. I would love to make it for you guys, but that's about it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next one.